Hello, and welcome to another recording. What to talk about, eh? Ascension. So, we are always ascending. We are always growing in everything that we do. I want you to be aware of something right now, that I think it's important to carry a diary with you, that you record your experiences, your goals, your achievements in everything that you do. Even if it's like the smallest little thing that you do just to help someone or something like that, because I feel that everyone needs a bit of enthusiasm sometimes, a bit of support, and especially from yourself, to look back on and remember the things that you've done. If you can't think of much, just try and remember as much as you can, and as the day goes by, week after week, just have a little log of diary. If you don't have a diary, first of all, because ascension is a very important thing, and we're all ascending. Even if you're not spiritual and you're just watching this right now, or even if you're not psychic or in tune with the lots of energies, everyone is ascending in their own way. It's like the hare and the tortoise race, the hare, flies ahead of the tortoise, but the tortoise gets there in the end. And really, everyone goes at their own pace, because there's a lot of learning that people need to be doing. People may be going for a lot of learning, and a lot in one, long stretch, and someone might be plowing through it. It doesn't matter how you do anything. What matters is doing. Doing is better than no doing at all. And to ascend is to go higher, and to do a lot in life. And everything that you do has a purpose. Maybe even you watching this right now has a purpose. Even me probably recording this right now has a purpose for someone out there, maybe. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But everyone is an inspiration in one way. And again, what the series of these videos are about is recording everything from that, that right moment. I know the previous video, the last one, about self-love, was something I wrote, but a lot of the stuff that I want to talk about is just right in the moment, with no sort of flaws, or you can see all the mistakes that I make, or just, it's who I am. And it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to mess up a little bit. I know I stutter with words sometimes, and I think everyone does that. But it's looking at the whole you, and where you're going. Where are you going? And if you don't have an understanding or dream at the moment of where you are going, I'm sure that one day something will make sense for you. If you feel stagnant in any way at all, it just takes time for you to go past those challenges, those hurdles, to be better in yourself. It's like a flame. It really is, because you can become brighter, but you need fuel. You need something to help you grow all the time. You need feeding, and the thing that we need feeding really is for our spirit, our lightness, our light and love in who we are, is knowledge. Think about it. If you were not knowledgeable at all, you wouldn't have probably the concept of even maybe making the decisions, that surround your life. Every decision that you've took is where you are now. And if you didn't have the understanding of what to do, then you wouldn't be in the place you are at the moment. Maybe it was by just, accident, or there is no accidents really, but maybe it wasn't your choice. But it was because you went along with it. Okay, so defeating the object here, I don't know, but ascension. Okay, ascension really is. It's everything. It's everything. It's self-love. It's oneness. It's your core. It's probably every single video I might even put out there. it's everything about life, you know, and it's ascending. It's not going upwards, it's going outwards, because we think of when we die, when we pass over to the other side, that, you know, heaven's up there. But you know, it's not. It's a frequency. It's all around us, and we are a frequency as well. Because there's no space really. You know, spirit has no space. It's just a frequency. That's all it is. And you're just expanding, and you're just in this big web. It's like the World Wide Web, the internet. You know, the internet really hasn't got a designated space at all. It's scattered around the whole globe by, you know, people who are tapping into the web, you know, and we are part of that frequency. We're part of that web, you know, interacting and everything. You know, we are part of the web, you know, our own consciousness web. So, but it happens together. It's like an apple, you know. You don't see an apple growing more one side and being lopsided. You see an apple being a complete sphere growing outwards. And that's what we're doing as a planet. Yes, there are terrible wars going on. There are deaths, people dying, there's illness. We see that as a physical thing, and we think, oh my God, the poor people. But really, you know, that's a life that they have chose to be in, to learn from. I know this probably sounds just very, very nasty, but everything is a lesson. Everything is growing. And I see news, and I don't watch the news because I see it and I can't help those people. But I know in my heart that they made those life choices to happen. And some of you may be disagreeing with this or not. But people make their life choices sometimes to help another soul, to experience more about themselves, more love in themselves. And that's the only way we can ascend. You know, it's like going to a college or a university, and we're sat down at a table, and we've got a big, thick book to learn, and it's just text, and a lot of the text is in a different language, and we don't understand it, and there's no diagrams, and we need that other person in the room, a teacher, to help us, to, you know, show us, you know, how to do things. But if you think about it, no one can show you how to do something emotionally. Only you can do that yourself. Only you can experience emotion through challenges, through growth. People can tap you into the emotional state that you will be in, which is where a lot of your learning comes from. All the people that you dislike around you are probably the ones that teach you the most. And these are your teachers. These are the people that will really teach you. And you really have to step back. If you're truly a spiritual person right now, the people that upset you, hurt you, I'm not saying physically, but maybe physically, I don't know, but mentally, people who annoy you, get under your skin, all those sort of names, take a step back right this moment. Do this in meditation or something. Take a step back and see what you've learned from them, or what you can learn, because we are all mirrors. Everyone is a mirror, emotional mirror, and what we dislike in someone else is sometimes what we dislike in ourselves, and we're just mirroring that emotion, and that's how we teach from one another. It's amazing, isn't it, when you think about it, because, you know, we're taught for our whole life, going to school, maybe college, or going to work, learning new things. And it's always been in our hands, hasn't it? It's always been there, and you can either read it, not understand it at all, but feeling it is different. Feeling it is something no one can really teach you. And my philosophy has always been that experiences are priceless. And something also I was talking about today with someone at the retreat here, and I was saying that everyone has a lot of fear in themselves, and you know, it doesn't matter what that fear is, but someone is approached with an opportunity that they feel fearful of, they feel in themselves, no, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready. But you are ready. This is what I learned earlier, that you are ready for that time to experience it. So you're ready. Sorry, let me start again. You are ready for that experience that you come across, that you may be fearful from, in order to be conquered your fear. You're ready. You are ready. You're ready for everything. It's up to you if you take the leap of faith forward and prove yourself that you are worthy. And if you fall down, who cares, really? It's just an experience. Experiences are priceless. Everything, even me doing this right now, this is priceless. I could not even have a camera to record this, or even have the internet to upload this moment. And this is an experience in itself, right here. I don't know where I could be in the next, year or so. I may not even be physically here. So this experience, as a spirit, as a soul, for me, is important. Every experience that you have is priceless. So, going back to Ascension, maybe this is just Ascension, this is just the first step. That we have consciousness, we have, different states of consciousness, that we're in earth consciousness, we're here, we're in earth, and then we're in lunar consciousness, which we're outside of earth. We're learning more about the whole earth, and then we're in cosmic consciousness, which we're the whole universal of the universe, consciousness. We understand beyond the earth, the moon, everything we understand. Our consciousness has reached an awareness state that's beyond anything that we can think of. So awareness is really everything. Ascension is everything. If you want to ascend as a being, it just takes time, dedication. I think that's everything for now. So step 2 of Ascension is, I don't know, I haven't even reached that far, but I'm sure it's just being oneness with everything. There's many steps to everything, as we know, so why does Ascension have to be one process? Thanks for listening.